Hello, my name is Dino, and welcome to another episode of MTGDC Deep Dive. And before anything else, if you're the type of person who likes creating or brewing decks, please click on like, share, and subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any new content that we put out just for you. Now, today I am going to discuss two of my decks, and that is my Izzet Giants deck and my Jeskai combo deck. Now, for this episode, I am only going to play my Izzet Giants deck, and I won't be playing my Jeskai combo. Let me tell you why. I've tried playing this in the past. I've tried test playing this, and I wanted to show you my pieces here. So, you know how Jeskai combo works, right? So, if you cast any non-creature spell, you have to discard, but you get to draw. The idea is I have a lot of zero casting spells here. And I'm going to keep on casting these things until I build up on the Storm for the Grape Shot, which is I only have one copy. I think this should be like 2 copies, just to be sure. And I have Leyline of Anticipation here. Now, why do I have Leyline here? When I play Vidalcan Archmage on an early turn, like during my turn, there is a high probability that this creature will be killed. Because look, it's only 0-2. So you could easily shock this thing, or any direct damage dealing 2 will kill this. So, and this is a key card in this deck, so I'm not going to put it at risk just like that. So I'd rather have this ley line to make sure that I could cast this at the end turn of an enemy, or an opponent. So yeah, but I know this eats up, a big chunk of my deck here. This should be like something else, like a defensive spell, like a counter, or a damage spell. If I want to direct damage at early turn threat, but this is how it is for now. I know MTG Arena has not yet printed some of the cards that you really need for this deck to function, but I'm hoping that they would in the future, so that I won't have to, have this thing just parked in my library, doing nothing. Yeah. So let's move on to my Izzet Giants deck. Now, I have a lot of decks in my list that I use this card. When Modern Horizons 3 came out with this, I immediately had the thought of big tribal decks, like Eldrazi, Worms, or Giants, particularly. So, and then add, wait, do I have it here? Oh no, I don't. Anyway, yeah, this one. So add this one, and you have some sort of ramp here to put out Inferno and Frost Titan on turn 4. I haven't tried. I don't know. I think turn 3 you could do it on turn 3 or 4 if you have this. Okay, and if you can turn and if you can do this on the first turn. Okay. We have Glimpse the Cosmos to have a draw, and then at the same time, if you have a giant in play, you could still use this for another draw. See, so it's really a Giants themed draw card. Bone Crusher Giant for removal for early turns. Brotherhood's End, well, it should be Anger of the Gods. But since I don't have that much on wildcard yet, so I'm going to make use of this one for now. And yep, versus Incubator for those big tribal decks that you plan to create. This card, Quakebringer, this is a really good one because if you have this in play or in the graveyard, and if you have a giant in the battlefield, it'll deal 2 damage to the to your opponent every turn. Or let's say, oh yeah, every upkeep. Your every upkeep. Now, Frost Giant. This one is a powerful card because if the enemy has like big creatures bigger than yours, like 15/15 or those indestructible type, you could easily, disable them by tapping them, and they remain tapped for the next turn. So it's really a strong card if you could put it out on early turns. You could even tap the lands of your enemy to disrupt their land base. This is a must to have, in my opinion, in this type of deck because does it not only search a mountain for you when you need it, but it also has a haste. So if you need to, to deal a critical blow to your opponent, you need to have this. Especially if, this is just cool if you have this Incubator in the early turns, and you would have, imagine you have this one or this one, and then you cast this. I think it's pretty much good game for your opponent. And we have also Inferno Titan, which when it enters the battlefield, you deal 3 damage, and when it attacks, you deal again another 3 damage divided among any targets you like. And my land base here, pretty much, the standard formula. Like if you, when I was playing in the past, if I have double red or any double color for any mana, I have a minimum of 14. Like for example, if I have 2 mountains here, I would always have 14 mountains. If I have 2 islands here, or any deck, 2 swamp, regardless, I would have a minimum of 14. Each deck, just in case. Cavern of Souls, so that your giants will be countered, and then Prismatic Vista to fetch the land that you need. So we're done with that. Now we're going to play some games. In my videos, if you've noticed, I haven't put in the decks of my opponents. That is because of the meta. There are so many decks that I just don't have any idea of what their deck is, or it's pretty tough to guess, or it's pretty tough to know what kind of deck my opponent is using, so I just don't put it. Yeah, this is good. Like for this one, normally if I see this, I would expect an Ajani to follow up. so that it would have a counter. But this this is not the case. This is something else. This is a life loss based absent deck, I guess. So let's mass remove this. Yeah. Ah, cocoa based. Yeah, I think this is an absent deck. Okay. Let the fun begin. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Gain as much as you like. Do we cast this now or later? Later. Oh, okay. Nothing. Alright. Well, that's win number 1. So let's try to play 2 more games. Now, if you ask me if this deck can be competitive or not, I don't know. The meta is just so competitive right now. I don't think this one can do, but this, like I said, this channel has been made for fun decks or competitive decks. Either way, do whatever you want. You could create any type of deck you want. It's up to you. Okay. Let's see. This is too big. I need. Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay, let me see. Yeah, since we're going to fetch some mountains, we could, yeah. Not gonna do that. Now, what kind of flash deck is this? Oh. Oh, favorite deck. Alright.
Lie in the cold truth.
We have to do this now. Now I'll have second thoughts. Oh no. I don't think I have a removal spell for that. I'm going to need my other giant.
Fear into the hearts of the wicked. And shattered.
Okay, I guess we lose this one. I was hoping for a Frost Giant so that I could lock that creature out from attacking, but it is what it is. Okay, let's play one more game. So, like I've been saying, I don't think this is a competitive deck, but um, who knows? Maybe they put out some really cool giants in the future, like some Tree, or I know there's like some giants available like Uro and Kroxa, but they're not for this team. I was hoping for like some giant god like Izzet colors as well. If you do have anything in mind that you would like for me to add on this one, please do leave it on the comment section below so that I could have some wild cards reserved for it. Okay. Ah, yeah, this is good. Keep. Lucky, lucky, no Thoughtseize. Oh, okay. Hmm. Should I or not? Let's see. It will depend on what I draw next, if I'm going to cycle this one or not. But I have to get rid of this one first. You know, I really love this background music right now that I'm listening to. This is one of my favorites. Hey, come on! Come on, attack already. Oh. He must have frozen on his end. You know what happens, even in my end, when I do my playtest sometimes. But who am I to demand? I'm only a free-to-play player. Hmm. Oh no. Well, I guess he's not online anymore. Too bad. I didn't want to end my game this way. It sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's how it works. I mean, this deck. If I could have this on turn 2 or 3, the better. So I think I need to correct myself, or maybe not. Yeah, I could do it on turn 3. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Ah, no, no, no. Only turn 4. I think turn 4 only. Okay, so that didn't go well. I was hoping for, you know, something else, but so I guess with the Giants deck, you can't cast the Titans on turn 3 because you need to cast first the Incubator on turn 3 and then on turn 4. So I guess the earliest is turn 4. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoy it. So I'll see you again the next episode of MTGDC. Again, my name is Dino, and have a good day. Bye bye.